The Tuck is a fantasy story. Fantasy story. There are 5 elements in fantasy. There is setting in imaginary places, conflict between good and evil, reality and fantasy mixed, supernatural events described, and characters have supernatural powers. I will tell you something about it so you can learn a little more. Okay, the characters are they talk, the Toad, Winnie, and the Man in the Yellow Suit. It takes place in the woods with the spring, where there's also the Tuck's house and Winnie's house. And there's the spring, and there's
Go.
the woods. And the house, in Tuck's house. And in Tuck's house, their house is really dirty because they could live forever, and look, they could put off things till tomorrow because they're always going to be the same age. And the problem is that the yellow man tries to take Winnie, but Winnie resists. So, and the Man in the Yellow Suit gets put to death.
Okay. Go.
About setting in imaginary places. The spring in the woods was imaginary because the spring, if you drink the spring, you could live forever. Second, I'm going to be talking about characters have supernatural powers. And that is, Tuck tried to kill himself, but he could never die.
And introduce.
This is Eric Drucker. In this scene, he's gonna try to kill himself, but he will never die. I can't kill myself. Why can't I kill myself?
Okay.
I'm going to explain the concept of fantasy and reality mixed. The reality is that Tuck is real, and the fantasy is that he could never die, as you just seen in the last scene.
Go.
Okay, here's the first card. First card, in imaginary places. This is a better view of the spring in the woods. Spring in the woods, and there's Tuck's house. Here's the spring.
Right on the set. Go, Scott.
Around near Winnie's house, and there's Winnie's house, and here's Winnie's front yard. Tuck's house for the scene of conflict between good and evil. Okay. The Man in the Yellow Suit is played by Richard Drucker, my dad. And Winnie is played by Susie Andino, and Tuck's played by Eric Drucker. And
What's the scene?
I said that before. Conflict between good and evil.
Winnie, I'm gonna sell the spring and make a lot of money.
You can't do that.
I'm gonna do it.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
No.
Yes, I am.
No.
Oh! Is that good?
Winnie, and she's played by, and this is Susie, and she plays Winnie, and this is Eric, and he plays the Toad. Oh, and this scene's gonna be about, in Winnie, this is supernatural events described, and Winnie finds a toad outside and brings it in the house, and then pours the spring on the toad. part of the supernatural events described. And later on, the Tucks are driving, and or Angus Tuck and Jesse are driving, and they stop and they need a tow. And then you'll find out what happens. Hey, this toy must think it could live forever. Oh well, move out of the way. Now try. Thank you, bye!
Wait a minute.